What is up, everybody? Benji here, and this is my first ever Halo Reach gameplay. Woohoo! Halo Reach. Yes, it is here. Yeah, so I got Halo Reach on Wednesday, a day after the release, and as soon as I got it, shoved it in my Xbox, and literally just played it for like 4 hours, not even joking. Completed the campaign, which is just, the campaign, so good, so good. You really do have to get that game. So this is Slayer DMR. I'm not sure what map it is, so yeah, I think it looks like one off Halo 1. Does anybody know what this is called? With the two bases and then just like a massive amount of vehicles in the middle. Yeah, so this was like my third game of the night when I first got the game. And my initial experiences of the game are pretty good. I mean, the game handles well, it looks a lot better than the beta did. I don't know what they've done to the graphics, but wowzers, they are a lot better. Speaking of changes from the beta, the grenades unfortunately haven't changed at all. They're still like mini nuclear bombs. I think one grenade kills you? I'm not sure about that, but it's this way overpowered. The DMR has also changed quite a lot from the beta because it's gone from a 12 clip gun to a 15 clip gun, and I don't know why, it might just be me, but the bullets seem a lot more powerful as I just take that guy down there. I'm just looking over this guy's body, I'm like, wait a minute, I swear he had a sniper, but no, anyway he didn't. So yeah, I believe the DMR is 4 shots to the body and then 1 to the head, as you'll see me mess upon this guy here. The reason why I missed so many shots, I think, is because I was shooting the gun too fast. Because if you shoot the gun, the crosshairs like increase in size, then you have to wait a bit till they decrease in size again. So if you shoot too fast, then the crosshairs just stay really big, and you just miss all your shots. So you've got to get like a good rhythm going, like pew pew pew, something like that. Anyways, moving on, the customization of the armor is quite frankly incredible. You can customize like pretty much every single piece of armor you can wear. You get credits by completing the campaign, I believe, and killing people online, match bonuses, etc, etc. So for example, you can change your shoulder pads. I mean, seriously? Who's going to change their shoulder pads? Never mind. The coolest effect I've seen is something called lightning armor. It costs 2 million credits, which is it's a ridiculous amount of credits, but when your character's just like standing there, apparently there's just lightning all over him, and that sounds pretty awesome, so I might just have to save up for that. My favourite gun so far in Halo Reach has to be the pistol. Reason being is, I think it's the same power as the DMR. It has a smaller clip, but it's just rapid fire, so as fast as you can spam the trigger, you'll just hit someone. So when you're in close range situations, it's really like second to none, this gun. It also has a scope on it, so it's just awesome. So as you might have noticed, my perk / armor ability is sprint. Now sprint is currently my favourite one, as it just allows you to get everywhere faster, allows you to duck and dive out of gunfights and make like all the gunfights on your terms, which usually means you win them. I've tried out armor lock a little bit and haven't been having too much success with that. It just seems to be making me a really easy target for people to shoot, because I'm just standing there with this like energy field around me. I'm just like, oh hey, and they're like, oh hey, and then they're like, are you done with that armor lock yet? And I'm like, alright, yeah, give me a minute. And straight away as you pop out of armor lock, you're dead. I mean, it's a bit pointless. There's a good side to armor lock, and that is if you're getting like rushed by a ghost, so ghost coming at you like full speed, like and you're just standing there like, oh my god, I'm gonna get flattened. You just press the armor lock, and they blow up, and it's the most satisfying thing, because they're coming at you. You think you haven't got a chance. Armor lock, and they're dead. So another armor ability is this thing called decoy, I think, and decoy allows you to, well, create a decoy of yourself, surprise surprise, The only game mode I can see decoy coming in useful is team snipers. Because if someone's just standing there sniping people down and you just like put a decoy, which could quite easily distract them for enough time for you to blow their head off. So yeah, definitely consider that in team snipers, I think. The only other armor ability that I've really used is the jetpack. Now the jetpack is really useful on levels with multiple floors such as sub-base. Not sub-base, what am I on about? Sword-base. And yeah, a bit of Modern Warfare 2 still in my brain. Get out, Modern Warfare 2. They come in useful as you're like able to sneak up behind people, and because people are normally going to use the stairs, obviously, unless they're like Superman or something, like flying around like. As for the other armor abilities, I have yet to use them, and when I do, I will definitely be telling you guys all about them. I'm thinking of doing 2 gameplays a week. Now, they're probably both going to be Halo Reach, as that is currently in fashion. I'm not sure on the days that they'll be produced. It might be one early week, one near the end of the week. We'll have to see how it goes. I might do another Modern Warfare 2. Depends how many people want it. I'm pretty sick of that game, to be honest, but I've got a couple more games left if people really want to see it. So if you really want to see it, then just put it in the comments and I might have to just do it for you. Now then, let's talk DLC. We all know Modern Warfare 2 DLC was a bit of a rip-off at like £10–15 for 5 maps, and 2 were from an old game, and so on, so on. Now I hope Bungie have learnt from this and will give us a decent load of DLC with the right number of maps, quality maps, a decent price, because DLC really does keep you interested in the game. Now, let's talk new games. A couple of new games that are really looking quite nice are Ghost Recon Advanced Warrior? Or something like that. That looks like it's shaping up to be a really good game. And then finally there is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, everybody, yay! I've always liked Need for Speed games, even though they have done some bad games in the past. The games that they've produced have got worse since Most Wanted, which was all the way back in the early days when I was still a little boy. So I'm really hoping that Hot Pursuit like turns around their fortune. It's made by Crytek, I believe, which is the people who made Burnout, so I'm really hopeful for this game. I've heard that you can play as police trying to catch the speed racers as well, so that looks really good. Now, this is a bit off topic here, but I just want to tell you guys a little story. I was playing Modern Warfare 2 with my friend Elliot. His gamertag is Crystal Balls with a Z. If you want to spam him, feel free. We were playing Domination on Carnival, and we were doing pretty well. We were getting some pretty fluky shots with our UMPs and stuff. So I was pretty pleased. And after the game, we just get abuse from these Northerners. And this is a bit what they sounded like. Oi, you! Oi, your aim button! Your aim button, like. And I'm like, excuse me, pardon? What are you saying? Your aim button! Your aim button, you are! Your aim button! It's like, I don't really understand you. Can you say it a little bit more slowly? Your aim button. Oh, we're aimbotting. And at first I thought, what an idiot. Why would we be aimbotting? We're not dirty cheats. And then afterwards I thought, wow, that's actually quite nice. It's a bit flattering, really. My shot's as good as an aimbot. Thank you very much. And I said that to him, and he was a bit. He wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, let's say. And he was a bit like, what? What are you on about? I'll get you banned, I will. You'll be banned. So, needless to say, me and my friend were in hysterics for the whole next match, and obviously we went negative. Anyway, game types in Halo Reach. Now, there's quite a lot of game types, let's say. There's the arena mode, which is, I'm not really sure, I have to explore this a bit more. I think it's like the competitive arena, so there's some sort of leaderboards going on there. I'll have to have a bit of a better look into that. If you click on Team Slayer, then it's not Team Slayer, which is kind of weird. It just leads you onto an option menu, and the multiple choice of what map you choose is not just Team Slayer, it's like Team SWAT as well, so they really do need to sort the playlist out a little bit, because if you want to play just Team SWAT, you can't. You just have to go on Team Slayer and hope that comes up, and then everyone votes for it. So there's a bit of work that still needs to be done on that. I've just speeded this section of the video up because it's running on a bit here, and I'm running out of things to say, to be honest. So all in all, my first experience of Halo Reach has been a pleasant one. The campaign is truly excellent, but there's a couple of minor adjustments that need to be done to the multiplayer. Final score was 19 kills and 1 death, and as ever guys, thanks for watching. I'm just going to let this last bit of video play out for you. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. See ya.
Seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining.